Hey, I'm Rito's digital twin, and welcome to the Profit Prompt, the show where we help small business owners like you use AI to supercharge your marketing. Rito has over 25 years of marketing expertise and has worked for small business startups as well as some of the largest corporates that trusted him to help build their brands like Coca-Cola, IBM, UBS, Renault, and MasterCard, to name a few. Each week, we will give you actionable prompts, AI tools, AI news, and strategies that save you time and get real results. So make sure to subscribe and tap the bell. That way you won't miss anything. Today, we're looking at one of the highest ROI use cases for AI, writing better sales emails with ChatGPT. Today, you will learn a key prompt to use in every ChatGPT conversation that sets you apart from 99% of your competitors, how to write tailored sales emails for your business. And I'll show you 3 real-world examples for restaurants, trades, and health professionals. At the end, I'll also give you a free prompt pack you can start using today. Let's get into it. So why does this matter? Is an email dead? No, email still works, and I would argue that with the changed search behavior thanks to Google's AI overview and AI search in general, email is still important. It could actually become even more important if your search traffic has dropped due to AI search. I've made a video about the impacts of AI search if you want to check that out here. So yes, in my opinion, email still works, and for small businesses, it's still crucial to get it right in a time-efficient manner. But let's be honest, a lot of local business emails sound boring and somewhat old-fashioned, like they were written in 2012. AI can fix that, but you have to know how to prompt it the right way. So let me give you my 2 secret prompt weapons I use. I use them with any AI system and not only with ChatGPT. The first one is the most important prompt you're not using yet. So here's what you need to add at the end of your prompt starting today. Ask me clarifying questions until you're at least 95% certain you can accomplish the task I've given you. So what does this prompt do, you wonder? It tells ChatGPT to stop guessing. It tells it to ask questions before writing a generic answer. It will think like a human assistant. The result? You will get better copy, fewer rewrites, and way more accurate results. Let's put this to the test. So let's say that your prompt is something like that. You are an experienced marketing assistant for a local plumbing business. Write a friendly, professional email to follow up on a job quote we sent 3 days ago. Remind them what was quoted, reinforce our professionalism, and offer to answer any questions. Now, this is not a bad prompt to begin, and let's see what the answer is here. Yes, not too bad, but a bit generic, long, and not the right tone if it was for my business. Mind you, for this purpose, I'm using the free ChatGPT version, so if you are using ChatGPT 4, it might be a better result too. But now let's see what the difference is when we add the clarifying question prompt at the end. Okay, let's see what it asks. Customer details, okay, good, and aha. Me as a non-plumber would never have considered if it was residential or commercial, but I guess that makes sense as the way you write the email would vary. Let's say residential. Question number 2. Let's keep it generic in this example, but of course you could tailor that to exactly what was quoted. Question 3. Yes, good. Less retyping if it can incorporate my business details already. And great question. Even though I'm the owner of the business, in this case, the email might come from someone else and not me. Let's say it's from Stacy Smith, not from me. If you're watching this video and your name really is Stacy Smith, I'm sorry. Question number 4. Great. Yes, it asks for the tone. Depending on what the email is, you might want to change the tone. In this case, I want to keep it casual, but you might want to write it in a professional tone or something different. Whatever you choose. You can see even before the result will be generated, having AI asking me these questions will lead to a more personalized response. And sometimes it asks me things I would otherwise not have considered. Sometimes it even changes my mind what I was prompting in the first place. As I said, this is a very powerful prompt and will make your prompt game 10 times stronger. Let's see the result. Okay, I think that email is definitely more personal because it was asking us clarifying questions. So if you only remember one thing from this video, it's to use that prompt. Use it every time for every prompt anywhere from now on, and you will get much better quality outputs. Now, if you want to take it a step further, here's another pro move. Use a JSON profile. A JSON profile is a structured data block you give ChatGPT that defines key traits about your business, like your tone of voice, your target customer, your product or service details, even your brand values. It looks something like this. You paste this in before your actual prompt. It gives the AI context who you are, what tone to use, and most importantly, who it is supposed to talk to. Having a JSON profile is not just helpful for emails, for any prompt with large language models like ChatGPT and others. It will make your email, ad, or post sound like you instead of a generic filler. The difference in tone and relevance night and day. If you're building prompts that you'll reuse, especially in ChatGPT Pro or with custom GPTs, using a JSON profile saves time, increases accuracy, and massively improves brand consistency. In ChatGPT 4.0, you can also add that in the settings. So it's a bit more user-friendly. But if you prompt for different scenarios, let's say once you prompt as the business owner and then next time as the finance person, you will want to change that description in the settings or add the adjusted JSON profile before your next prompt. I've added 3 sample JSON templates in the description. One for trades like plumbers, one for restaurant and cafes, and one for clinics and health professionals. Have fun using them and feel free to leave me a comment with your experiences using JSON profiles. We've given you a simple email prompt for a plumbing business already. Let's look at 2 more simple email prompts you can use today. First one is a prompt for restaurant and cafes. Let's say you want to promote a weekly special. The prompt could be, you're helping a neighborhood cafe announce a new weekday lunch special. Write a short, upbeat email to past customers with a special 10% discount this week. Ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% certain you can accomplish the task I've given you. Again, adding the clarifying question at the end. Let's see what questions ChatGPT is asking us this time. Okay, question number 1. Yes, if we had a JSON profile, it wouldn't have asked us the first question, but here we go. Question number 2. Good point. It is important to clarify what the special is. Another good idea. Let's throw in a limited special, a cocktail that's only available then, to make it more exclusive. Question number 3, also a good question. I haven't thought about that, but let's say they need to present the email to get the discount. Question 4, tone. Again, really important. A restaurant called Rito's Burger Buster is going to be casual, I guess. And let's not worry about including brand elements, but of course, if that was a real case, you would get AI to include that. Question number 5, call to action. You would be surprised how many people forget to include a call to action in their email. So they go through all that effort writing an email and then leave out one of the most important points of an email. You will always need to tell the recipients what you want them to do. In this case, we have to make it as simple as possible to our customers. So I'm asking to include a registration link to order a table. Done. Okay, let's see the result. Nice, right? I think this is a great email, and I would probably send that out as is with very minimal changes. Of course, you can copy, tweak, and schedule that in minutes. And it took us barely 30 seconds, and it sounds human and fresh. Okay, let's do another example, this time for a dentist. Prompt, you're writing on behalf of a dental clinic that wants to re-engage patients who haven't booked in over 12 months. Write a professional, caring email reminding them it's time for a checkup. Ask me clarifying questions until you are 95% certain you can accomplish the task I've given you. And again, the process of the clarifying questions start. You see, it is like talking to an assistant, and you will be reminded to think about points you might have missed. Okay, question 1, name and tone again. Got it? Question number 2, aha, patient information. Yes, very good point. In Switzerland, you would use their last name. In Australia, their first name. So let's go with first name here. Good point. Why have they lapsed? If it is a specific reason, we could include it here. I'd just say maybe they don't appreciate the importance of a checkup and we should explain the benefits. Yes, they do get emails, but also a good point if that's the first email they get, we should probably address that in the email. Question 3. Well, I haven't thought of that, but it's a good idea to include an offer, don't you think? And I want them to call us to make a booking. Question number 4. Here we go. I've already added that above, but yes, let's include the importance of checkups again. Okay, let's see the email. Okay, great. I think that email is also good to go with very minimal adjustments. Simple, helpful, bookings on autopilot, and the most important part, it took you seconds, not minutes or even hours crafting that. So let's recap. I hope you see that prompting should be like having a conversation with an assistant. Don't just write prompts like, write an email to promote a weekly special. Try to be as specific as you can and treat it like a natural conversation. Review, revise, and tweak until you are happy with the result. And use these two superpowers in your prompting game, JSON profile to give AI the context about your business, tone, target audience, and so on. And insert my superpower prompt. Ask clarifying questions until you are at least 95% sure you can accomplish the task. Use this formula for any task. Review replies, sales emails, social posts, reminders, whatever you need. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe. I've got new videos dropping every week that'll make AI your secret weapon in business. And don't forget to comment if you want your free guide, 30 proven prompts for small business owners. Thanks for watching. I'm Rito's digital twin. See you in the next episode of The Profit Prompt. Until next time, stay curious, stay efficient, and stay ahead.